Hey everyone, welcome back. It's your host, Michi Triple Nine, and for those of you who don't know, I am a new tarot card reader practitioner, and I hope that I am given the chance for me to continue to practice, learn, and grow with you. And just a disclaimer, this is for entertainment purposes only, so take what resonates and leave what don't, and use a discernment. Flip it and switch it the way that you see fit for you. So before I Sorry, y'all. I am a toddler mom, so sorry for the interruptions. We're gonna get a lot of those because, yeah, I'm a toddler mom. But anyways, as I was saying, I'm going to start by smudging and clearing out some old stagnant energies, and then I'm going to do a short little prayer as I do so. So I'm just gonna do Psalm 23. So the Lord is my shepherd; I shall not fear, I shall not want. He maketh me to lie down in green pastures. He leadeth me beside the still waters. He restores my soul. He leadeth me in the path of righteousness for his name's sake. Yea, though I walk through the valleys of the shadows of death, I shall fear no evil. For the Lord walks with me. Thy rod and thy staff comfort me. The Lord prepareth the table before me in the presence of my enemies. He anoints my head with oil. My cup runneth over. Surely mercy and goodness shall follow me all the days of my life, and I shall dwell in the house of the Most High forever and ever. Amen. Thank you, Spirit. So, since yesterday, I've been picking up this I've been hearing scapegoat energy. So I'm picking up there's a divine feminine or divine masculine that is being scapegoat. What is a scapegoat? A scapegoat is basically a person or a group who is being blamed or punished for the mistakes and failure and wrongdoings of another person or a group. Maybe could be by a broken family or a cult or a coven who is trying to scapegoat a divine feminine or divine masculine. So we got 2 cards so far. Let's take a look. So I'm back. I am so sorry, y'all. I've been getting a lot of interruptions. They trying to close my throat up and everything. But we're going to keep on fighting. We're going to keep pushing through. So anyways, as I was shuffling, I got 2 cards that came out of the deck so far. We have the Empress in reverse and we have the 5 of Swords. So, with this energy that I'm picking up, I'm seeing heavy air sign energy. Could be in Aquarius or Libra or Gemini, who is coming up against a divine feminine or a divine masculine here with this Empress card in reverse and this 5 of Swords. I'm also getting that this is could be a mother figure, like a very feminine energy coming up here. I'm getting like a karmic mother figure, or it could be a sister, auntie, or whatever, or a grandmother who press card in reverse. This is a person who is probably going through a lot of abandonment. They're probably going through a lot of poverty, loneliness. They're having a lot of problems in their life right now. Who is trying to scapegoat a divine feminine or a masculine. And I'm seeing that this person went through a lot of betrayal and just had a chaotic life. Could be an elderly here. They went through a lot of failures and misfortunes. And now they're over here projecting that energy onto a divine masculine or a divine feminine. So I'm getting that this is like a motherly figure, as I said before, or a sister or auntie, or it could be a wife or a baby mother who is coming up against the divine collective here and trying to scapegoat the divine collective. Air sign. I'm seeing, as I said, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. Also, next card that just came out, I have the 7 Pentacles. This is you. This is you, divine feminine, divine masculine. You just focus on you. You can't be stopped, and you won't stop focusing on you, you know what I'm saying, making sure that you get your shit right, get your shit together, stacking up your coins. This is why they mad. They want to see you going through losses and failure. They want to see you having a lot of misfortune just like them. It's because these motherfuckers are traumatized. That's why they're doing this. That's how. Sorry about that. But anyways, as I was saying, y'all bear with me because like I said, I'm new to doing content. I'm actually using my little Snapchat for me to make the videos and, you know, add the clips together. So this is what I'm going to be using until, you know, I figure everything out. But anyways, as I was saying, we got the Seven of Pentacles coming out. And this is, I feel I'm getting divine masculine, divine feminine is just, you know, focus on them stacking their coins. And, you know, nothing that these karmics, these motherfuckers that are coming out for you to scapegoat you, nothing they're doing is working. Yeah, I see this person like, you know, a karmic mother figure in particular who is coming for the divine feminine or divine masculine, and, you know, to project their demons on them. I'm seeing this person went through a lot of childhood wounds, a lot of childhood trauma, I'm sorry. And they're just being governed by their unhealed wounds, which is what demons are actually. These so-called demons or archons or reptilians or whatever you want to call them, that's all there are. That's all they are. They're just open wounds, like unhealed wounds and stuff, like, and trauma and fear. That's what the demons are. And this is how these empty vessel having ass karmics feed their demons. Because if they see you doing bad, then that makes them feel better about their own fucked up life and chaotic life. Like, they want to see you doing real bad. They want to see you doing bad and, you know, coming for them for help. And, you know what I'm saying? In the begging state here, they do a lot of magic and, you know, they send a lot of attacks towards your sacral energy here, your creative energy is what I'm seeing. This motherly figure I'm seeing in particular does a lot of you know, malicious stuff towards this divine feminine or divine masculine in order to like keep them beneath them. Like, I'm seeing like this is the type of fucking karmic mother that, like, if they see their children, their daughters in particular, going the wrong way, like, they'll give them the wrong advice and shit for them to continue keep making wrong choices, instead of them, you know, giving them good advice for them to do better. You know what I'm saying? Because they want to see them, you know, doing, you know, down bad, and that makes them feel better about their own shit going on. That's how they feed their demons. That's how these demons feed. You know what I'm saying? But tell me more. Sorry about that. Anyways, as I was shuffling, the Nine of Swords came out, y'all. Nine of Swords. These people are doing real bad, yo. They're doing real bad. They're going through a lot of sadness, sicknesses. You know, these people, they're not doing well health-wise. They're going through a lot of, you know, sleepless nights, stress, worries. Damn. I'm seeing these people are being tormented by their own fucking demons, bro. They're being tortured by their own demons because they're unable to feed off the divine masculine and the divine feminine. They're unable to feed off of them anymore. So, yo, these people are going through a lot of hopelessness, and their demons is distragging they ass. Damn. Like, yeah, I'm seeing that these people are very fucking lonely. They're losing relatives. Like, nobody even want to fuck with these people no more. You feel me? Like, bitch, go fucking heal, dog. Go fucking heal. You know what I'm saying? These are the people, like, instead of them, you know, trying to find ways to heal themselves emotionally, mentally, and spiritually, they rather sit there and project their motherfucking hurt and trauma and open wounds on others. You know what I'm saying? Like, the divine masculine and divine feminine is far from that. We are far from that. The divine feminine and divine masculine, like, they'll look for ways to heal themselves. They'll actually sit there and ask themselves, what am I doing wrong? What do I have to do for me to change? Not these motherfuckers. These motherfuckers would rather sit there and fucking project their hurt, their trauma, and all of that shit on other people instead of them facing their own fucking demons. Like, yo, you know what I'm saying? Go fucking hug a tree, motherfucker, and heal yourself. I'm seeing that divine feminine and divine masculine is not even on the same level as y'all. Divine feminine and divine masculine is on the fucking whole completely different, you know, timeline here. And that is why they're going through this shit, because they can no longer feed on your light, on your energy. That is why they're going through all of this shit. I'm seeing there's a lot of fucking financial problem here. But divine feminine, divine masculine is doing what they gotta do. We are unbothered. We're focused on our own shit here. Look at how we just sitting there, you know, admiring our own harvest and just doing what we gotta do. This don't gotta mean financially. Money is not, you know, abundance and, you know, good fortune and all that stuff doesn't only come in the form of money. It could be like, you know, spiritual growth and, you know, stuff like that. You're healing mentally, spiritually, and, you know. Tell me more, Spirit. Who else is trying to come up against the divine masculine, divine feminine, and trying to scapegoat them and, you know, keep them in a state of low vibration so that they can continue to feed their demons off of them? Tell me more, Spirit. Like, I'm seeing like this masculine father figure who is like scapegoating his own kids. You know what I'm saying? Like scapegoating his own kids. You feel me? Like, this the type of masculine who, you know, when he's unable, like, say for example, he's in a divine connection here, and when he's unable to, you know, manipulate and abuse a feminine divine here, when he's no longer able to use her as a punching bag, and this feminine divine eyes start opening and whatnot, and, you know, she's like, I'm not gonna take this shit from you, I'm not gonna settle for this shit and stuff like that. Now all of a sudden, you know, if they have kids with each other and stuff like that, this is the type of masculine that will, you know, I'm gonna go out to go get some milk ass niggas and never return, just because, you know, they're unable to like keep this feminine that they have children with, you know. So as I was saying, yeah, like I'm seeing this father figure or whatever whose wife or baby mother or children mother done left him, you know what I'm saying, done left him because she finally, you know, her eyes got open to who he is or whatever, what kind of person he is, and, you know, she ain't gonna stay there for her to continue to be this motherfucker's punching bag and doormat, you know what I'm saying. So she got up and left. And I'm seeing like this motherfucking father figure, you know, hop into another connection. Like, I'm seeing like he don't even give a fuck because he had a lot of options, or so he thought. Like, he had a lot of other options, so he just went ahead and got him another bitch. And I'm seeing like this bitch already got children, whatever, and I'm seeing this motherfucker like pouring into her and her kids more than he ever poured into like his wife and his children, you know what I'm saying, that he had with her before he got with this other bitch, you know what I'm saying, the one that, you know, that he couldn't manipulate and keep under his feet as a doormat. So, yeah, as I was shuffling, another card came out. So, boom. You know what I'm saying? See, people lie, but energy never lie. I got the 9 of Cups. I'm sorry, this is the 8 of Cups. So, I have Pisces energy on the table. Pisces, Taurus, Aries. No, not Aries. I'm sorry, y'all. Air sign, Gemini, Aquarius, Libra on the table. But yeah, so we got the 8 of Cups. Like I was saying, yeah, this is a motherfucker who done left and went and started a new beginning or whatever. Must be with a motherfucking karmic in Karmic City and whatnot. Yeah, and I'm seeing like, you see how he's leaving all these empty cups behind? Like, he probably, these are the children that he probably done left behind and not doing shit for them and stuff like that, so he can go and have his new beginning and shit. You know what I'm saying? Trying to scapegoat his own kids for his own crimes. Like, instead of him healing and stuff like that. These are type of niggas. These are type of motherfuckers who I'm getting, hold on one second. Yeah, so as I was saying, these them type of motherfuckers that, you know, their own parents fucking abandoned their ass. And, you know, they probably been through a lot of abandonment and stuff like that and neglect as a child. So instead of them fucking growing up and healing and all of that stuff, they rather sit there and let their wounds rot. I'm sorry. And then project that shit onto their fucking children ass motherfuckers. These weak ass niggas. Look at all these empty cups. These are all the children that he never poured into, never did shit for, most likely. The number 8 is significant here. Probably somebody was born on the 8. But yeah, as I was saying, heavy Pisces, Taurus. But who else is who's coming up against a divine masculine, divine feminine here? Yeah, these are type. Ooh. Spirit want to talk. Look at all these cards that flew out. Look at all these cards that flew out. Spirit got a lot to say. Bottom of the deck. 3 of Wands. 3 of Wands. Fire signs back up out here again. Aries, Sagittarius, Leo. And I got this 3 of Wands in reverse. Yeah, this a motherfucker who wanna motherfucking compete like against his fucking. I'm seeing a motherfucker who like is trying to compete against a divine feminine here. Like who probably done left, turned his back on his baby mama or whatever and her children, and like don't do nothing for them, don't show no support or none of that, just so that he could see her struggling. You know what I'm saying? So that he can see her in the struggle. Like they do this shit on purpose, you feel me? Like I said, that's how they feed their demons, because it makes them feel good as fuck when you over here struggling by yourself and don't have no support, just so that they can be like, aha, that's why I'm doing better than you. Like I'm doing better than you and shit. Like they leave you with all the responsibility for the kids or whatever. Or if y'all had a home together and whatnot, like they'll leave you with the mortgage, turn around and, you know, run off, turn their backs on you. Especially if you have children. In particular, I'm getting like a masculine who done turned his back on a divine feminine, a karmic masculine who was trying to scapegoat a divine feminine here. That's basically the energy that I'm picking up here. You know what I'm saying? But this motherfucker, his ass is stuck in a rut right now. His ass is stuck in a rut. I'm seeing competition where? Competition where? Like if you was in a competition with a divine masculine and a divine feminine, you already done lost. You feel me? Anyways, back to what I was saying. So, you know, I had to rearrange the cards and stuff so I can make sure, you know, everything is lining up. You know what I'm saying? So as I already told y'all, I am new to tarot, so I'm just letting spirit guide me here. Yeah, so anyways, as I was shuffling, the Page of Pentacles flew out in an upright. Yeah, this is you, divine feminine, divine masculine. You're like, you ain't even giving a fuck. You're you know, remaining open-minded, you know what I'm saying? And, you know, focused on your goals here. You're being very persistent with what it is that you really need. You know what I'm saying? With what you truly desire here. You are following your dreams. You're following your goal. Your, you know what I'm saying? And I see that you have good fortune coming to you. You know what I'm saying? Good news. You know why? Because you are keeping these motherfucking karmics out of your circle. You're keeping these karmics out of your circle here. Yeah, and I see that you know, you have good fortune coming. You have a new beginning coming here. Probably a new job offer. You know what I'm saying? Probably like some you know, new opportunities coming in. You know, can't stop, won't stop, can't be stopped. You know what I'm saying? Everything that they trying is not working here, you know. I'm picking up there's like a karmic, you know, bitch, you know what I'm saying, like a karmic female who, you know, is with a divine masculine and whatnot, and like it's the same fucking energy, that fucking copycat ass energy, that doppelganger energy, you know what I'm saying, where a bitch even go as far as mimicking you just so that they can keep somebody, you know, tied to them. Like they try to mimic your energy so that, you know, they can impress a masculine here, like impress their dude. And I'm seeing that this dude, like, this divine masculine, you know, is not falling for this shit. Like, it's that same doppelganger ass energy. That's what these motherfuckers do with their empty asses, empty vessel asses, with their unhealed trauma wounds. These are kind of bitches that has never been picked on, not by their daddy, not by their mama or whatever. These type of bitches, or I'm sorry, these are type of motherfuckers. Like, 1 second. Anyways, yeah, next card popped out, the Queen of Wands. Fire sign energy out here, Aries, Sagittarius, or Leo. This is the type of motherfucking bitch that'll do all type of tricks in the motherfucking bedroom and stuff just for them to, like, try to compete against a divine feminine here, to show their man, like, to show the man that they're competing for, like, how better they are, you know what I'm saying, than the divine collective here. Flip it and switch it. Could be a man that's doing this. You know what I'm saying? These motherfuckers, they are very short-sighted as fuck. Like, these motherfuckers, this is the type of bitch, you know what I'm saying, that like suck a man balls from the back so that she could be like, you know, just to compete, you know, who's better, who you know, who could pop more tricks in the bedroom. Like, little do they know, like, a divine collective don't have to do all that shit, because the connection that they have is deeper than sex. It's deeper than sex. It's on a cosmic level. It's a connection that was written in the stars. So you could pop your pussy on the handstand, suck his balls from the back, and do the most, do whatever it takes. But, you know, that shit ain't gonna work. That shit ain't gonna work, bruh. And God got something coming for y'all karmics that keep trying to attack the divine collective here. God got something coming for y'all. Who else is trying to scapegoat the divine collective? Yeah, because they want to feel like they are better than you so bad. Because they ain't got shit going on. They ain't nothing. I mean, divine collective, divine feminine, divine masculine, you may be like, I don't got much going on. This came out. I'm going to leave it right here before I turn it over. I'm going to just say something real quick before I turn it over. Like, you as a divine collective, like as a divine masculine or divine feminine, like, you might be like, I don't even got much going on. Like, these motherfuckers, they got it better than me out here. Like, I barely have nothing to myself. So, like, why would people feel the need? Hold on. Yeah, as I was saying, like, my mic done turned off or whatever, so I'm just recording my voice raw here on the phone or whatever. So yeah, you might think to yourself, like, I don't got shit going on, I don't even have nothing. Like, why would these people be, you know, coming up after me? Like, my whole family, you know what I'm saying, or a whole broken community, like a whole community or a whole society. Like, why would they be coming after little old me? Like, I'm not nothing. But yeah, you may not think that you're nothing, but you don't know what kind of spirit, what kind of angels you have walking with you. You know what I'm saying? Just because you don't got a lot of things popping materialistically, that doesn't mean you ain't got shit popping, like, in other dimensions here, like the spiritual dimension. You know what I'm saying? Like, watch the movie Jupiter Ascending. Like, you know, Jupiter might be very significant here in this reading. Or what zodiac sign matches? Oh, I think it's Sagittarius. Yeah, Sagittarius is ruled by Jupiter. Yeah, watch Jupiter Ascending. You know what I'm saying? It was just like a normal, mediocre ass female who thought she ain't had, you know, who thought she wasn't shit. But little did she know. Like, I ain't gonna go too much into details about this movie. So for those of you who ain't seen it, like, I suggest, you know, that is very significant here. The movie Jupiter Ascending. Yeah, but who else is trying to come up against the motherfucking divine feminine, divine masculine here? Damn, I'm seeing a old narcissistic ass motherfucker. Like who is this king dangling ass nigga who thinks with their dick ass nigga? Page of Wands just popped out. These are the type of motherfuckers, like, I'm seeing, for say for instance, like, they got like erectile dysfunction or something. Like, they got ED. Like, they can't get they shit up. Like, even if they motherfuckers that got narcissistic rot so bad, like, even if they know they got this shit, like, they was medically diagnosed with ED, they'll never tell their wife this. They'll never tell their wife or their counterpart. They'll never tell you, divine feminine, you know, they have some, you know, problems getting it up. These are the type of motherfuckers, they know that they have problems getting it up. And, like, instead of them, you know, facing their fate, they'll rather project that shit on you. You know what I'm saying? They'll be like, oh, you don't turn me on anymore. Oh, you don't do this. Or you don't do that. Like, you know what I'm saying? Maybe I'm not attracted to you. Meanwhile, it's them that's the problem, but they're gonna try to scapegoat. Yeah, they'll try to scapegoat you and shit, and make you try to make you feel like you're the one that's the problem. It's you that's the problem. My phallus is just fine. I don't have no dysfunction. I don't have no ED. You just don't turn me on enough. So there's a fucking karmic masculine over here trying to scapegoat a divine feminine. Could be your husband or your boyfriend, divine collective, or flip and switch it. This could be a loose ass hoe, but trying to make you feel like your phallus is too small and can't satisfy her. But meanwhile, she's the one that's been blown out. You feel me? There's a community blown out hoe trying to come for the collective. Like, bitch, where? How? I'm hearing shit. This bitch don't even have a if you open her legs, like, she don't have the gate of heaven in between her legs. Her vagina is not even a real, you know, the real thing. It's just an open wound. Like, bitch, go heal. Go sit over some steam or some shit and heal yourself, bruh. Instead of you healing your fucking wounds, you over here trying to project that shit on the divine collective. Like, bitch, go steam your shit and go heal, ho. The fuck? Your fucking vag is not even a real vag. It's an open wound. Bitch, go heal, ho. Anyways, it's only fair because this card had flew out and I ain't flip it over yet, so I'm gonna flip it over. Boom. The Five of Wands came out in reverse, bruh. This a motherfucking broken family that's trying to come after a fucking divine collective. Broken family or a broken community or a whole fucking broken ass society, bruh. These motherfuckers, bruh. While you over here shifting timelines and shit, trying to change the whole world around you, these motherfuckers are like this. They like this, trying to fight. They fighting each other. They fighting their damn selves. Damn. This is a hot mess. These motherfuckers are going through a lot of conflict, struggles. You know what I'm saying? Competition and all. It's all because they want to compete against you, divine feminine, divine masculine. They want to compete against you. I'm sorry. Hold on. Spirit. The energies are high. It's a whole, you see all these motherfuckers, it's a whole community, a whole fucking society, a whole group trying to come up against the motherfucking divine collective to scapegoat the divine collective. They're all competing. So yeah, as I was saying, it's a whole group of motherfuckers who is trying to compete against the divine feminine, divine masculine here, who wants to scapegoat the divine feminine, the divine masculine. I'm seeing Leo energy, Aries, fire sign, heavy fire sign on the table here in just a drop of water, because the divine collective is don't give a fuck. We far from in our feelings, you feel me? We over here, like I said, focus on our higher selves here. Like, we're not even on the same timeline with y'all. Like, while these motherfuckers are competing in a competition and shit, they don't even realize that they're in a competition against their own self here. They don't even realize this shit. You don't already, divine collective done already shifted to a whole different timeline. You feel me? So, yeah. A whole community, like I said from the jump. There's a whole community, a whole broken family, specifically maybe a family that is trying to scapegoat a divine feminine. They over here competing You know what I'm saying? In a competition, but they already lost. Little do they know, they already lost. Like I said, if you coming up against to compete against the divine masculine, divine feminine, you don't already lost. Anyways, tell me more, spirit, please and thank you. Tell me more, spirit, please and thank you. Who else is trying to come up against the divine masculine, divine feminine, to scapegoat the divine feminine, divine masculine? What is the message here for the divine collective, spirit? Thank you, please and thank you. Yes. So as I said, you know what I'm saying? Y'all keep doing what y'all doing, yo. Keep doing what y'all doing. I got the Ace of Swords. This is you, divine feminine, divine masculine. Stay determined. You know what I'm saying? And you have like your ancestors. You have a lot of angels. You have God. God, him and herself is the ones who is, you know, who got your back here. You are being heavily protected by the hands of the Almighty Creator, his or herself, his and herself, because you know the Almighty Creator is both feminine and masculine energy. You know, that might be significant. Somebody is probably very balanced between their feminine and masculine here. So his and herself, because you know the Almighty Creator is both feminine and masculine energy. You know, that might be significant. Somebody is attacked. You will overcome your attackers. You will overcome your attackers. So yeah. What else, spirit? Anyways, the devil energy is out here, y'all. The devil energy is out here. So I'm getting that these are motherfuckers that literally made an oath with the devil to come up against you here. It's some people's solely purpose on this planet, in this realm, in this dimension, to only come up against you, divine masculine, divine feminine. They're only, you know, their destiny is to bring you down. You know what I'm saying? But you know, they want you to be in a state of fear, in a state of lack, and you know, loneliness, just so that they can, you know, that is how they feed their demon. You know what I'm saying? Your failure, your struggles, your worries is their fuel. But I'm seeing that, you know, they can't touch you with this shit. They can't touch you with the black magic that they're doing with all of this fucking mental psychotic, you know, psychotic is very maybe significant here. Maybe one of your attackers is facing psychosis. If anything, y'all need to stay away from these motherfuckers. Like, anyways, like y'all, divine masculine, divine feminine, like you need to be doing to practice spiritual hygiene more now than ever, y'all. Like for real. Y'all need to, you know, stand strong on your spiritual bath, you know what I'm saying? Your spiritual cleansing routine here. Spiritual hygiene is a must here, because it's like I'm hearing demonic infestation. Like somebody is probably under, you know, have a demonic infestation. You know what I'm saying? They're just full of demons, full of unhealed trauma, full of unhealed child wounds. You know what I'm saying? Somebody who's just full of, you know, demons, infested with demons, who is trying to come up against a divine feminine, divine masculine here. So y'all, I'm saying though, y'all better don't fuck around when it comes to your spiritual hygiene. Don't play with that shit. You know what I'm saying? Get your Florida water. You know what I'm saying? I have sage. I have Florida water. I have all that. So if you need anything, just let me know. Hit me up in my inbox. You know what I'm saying? As I told y'all already, I have some protection beads. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you so much. And what is the last message here? What is the last? I'm gonna pull out one more card and then I'm gonna close out. I'm gonna close out, y'all. Excuse my accent. So I am Haitian, you know what I'm saying? I grew up in a Haitian home, and Creole was my first language. I didn't learn how to speak English until I went to school, and they had to throw my ass in ESOL or whatever. So my tongue, you know, I get tongue tied a lot, you know what I'm saying, growing up in a bilingual home. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, y'all bear with me with my speech and You know what I'm saying? And me not, practicing. This is my first time practicing tarot or whatever. This, that, and the third. But anyways, y'all be patient with me, y'all. And I hope that I can, continue to practice and learn and grow with you. But anyways, yes, Spirit, what is the last message here for the Divine Collective? Please, please, thank you. What is the last message here? Please and thank you. The Strength card came out. So, yes, just know that you are highly protected here. You are highly protected. So, you know what I'm saying? God got your back. I'm seeing. Like, your force is of the divine. Your strength come from, the divine here. So you're divinely protected, and, continue to, you know, work on yourself, and, keep your energy clean, stay strong, be as strong as you can. Like, do not give none of these karmics any more of your energy, any more of your power. You know what I'm saying? Do not give them any more of your power. Like, if somebody is trying to come for you, trying to argue with you type shit, like, don't even worry about their ass. Don't even worry about their ass, because they can't do shit to you. You are highly protected. You know what I'm saying? Your strength comes from the Lord. You know what I mean? So, yeah, don't worry about these motherfuckers, because they're coming down to a loss anyways. These motherfuckers are washed out. They're washed the fuck out. You know what I'm saying? And I'm getting, like, game is up. Time is up for these motherfuckers. Like, it's too late for them to even, for them to even heal anyways. So they're, as I was saying, I know it's hard because these are your loved ones that we're talking about. Like, I know it's hard for you to detach and whatnot, because these are our mothers, these are our family, these are, people that we were, taught to trust, and you know what I'm saying? But yeah, y'all gotta learn, we gotta let go. We gotta let all this shit go, because ain't no coming back for them with this Four of Pentacles that I'm getting. Like, yeah, it's game over for these motherfuckers. It's game over. You know what I'm saying? And I know a lot of y'all been having dreams too. Like, those dreams y'all been having is a warning. You know what I'm saying? To stay the fuck away from certain motherfuckers. Stay the fuck away from them. Hold on. But anyways, as I was saying, y'all, I gotta go. I got to go. My toddler is getting real impatient. I got shit to do. So, mommy duty is calling. So I gotta go. So as I was saying, like, don't pay attention. I'm not don't pay attention. I'm not gonna say don't pay attention. But y'all better use y'all discernment. Because I know there is some reconciliation energy out here. You know what I'm saying? Like, maybe there's a ex of yours that want to reconcile or whatnot. Y'all use y'all discernment. Use y'all discernment. I'm trying to tell you. Y'all been warned. Y'all have been warned. It's certain people y'all need to keep the fuck out of y'all energy, bruh. It don't matter how much they try to pretend that they done changed. These motherfuckers, okay? These motherfuckers will never change. You feel me? It's too late for these motherfuckers. These motherfuckers are going through narcissistic rocks. These are motherfuckers who never try to heal their childhood wounds, y'all. And they let that shit sit there and turn into cancer, turn into a fucking, start to rot, basically. So, yeah, I have been warned. Like, do not reconcile with these motherfuckers. A lot of them gonna want to try to come back into your energy and shit, especially during this retrograde. Like, yeah, y'all better use y'all discernment. I'm not trying to fearmonger y'all or nothing like that. But yeah, I'm about to close this out, y'all. Sorry, y'all. I do have a toddler. She's only 3 years old. And when I tell you, she is full of energy, y'all. She is full of energy, and she keeps me on my toes. Some of y'all, this is how y'all motherfucking attackers is coming at y'all, trying to interrupt y'all from y'all growth and from aligning with your higher selves here. But anyways, while I was closing out, I have 3 more cards that popped out. So I'm gonna go ahead and read them real quick. So you have a Wheel of Fortune out here. I gotta go, y'all. Oh my god. But you have a wheel of fortune out here. Continue to, stand on your shit. You have good karma coming towards you and stuff like that. But in order for you to receive all of this abundance and new opportunities that's coming in, like, you have to stay away from these motherfuckers in Karmic City. Like, you have to stay away from Karmic City, y'all. Stay away from these motherfuckers. Like, don't you dare give them any of your energy. Like, say, for example, like, I'm seeing a motherfucking, karmic feminine here who is trying to, like, psychologically attack another feminine energy here over a masculine, or I don't know, maybe she's just jealous and envious of of the divine feminine, and like she just try to do shit to provoke this person, this divine feminine, try to provoke you, flip it and switch it. It could be a man that is trying to provoke you here for you to react. Don't you dare give them any of your reaction, bro. That is how they feed. Each time you give into their bullshit and you fall for their shit, like, yeah, they feed on that energy, bruh. Like, some of these motherfuckers, that's your energy is the only fucking source of energy that they get, bruh. These motherfuckers, I'm trying to tell you, it's like they're completely shut off from source, bruh. They're completely shut off from source. These motherfuckers, since you've been trying to protect your energy, they've been going through a lot of hardship, a lot of loneliness, a lot of sorrows here. 9 of Swords, y'all. 9 of Swords is out here. I have energy. I'm sorry, energy. Gemini. Gemini. What else? Cancer, and who else is out here? So heavy fire and air and water sign out here. So that's Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio out here on the table left. So yeah, these motherfuckers, since you've been protecting your energy, like, they don't even see a future, bruh. They don't even see a future. Like, since you done turned your back on this person and stop feeding into their energy, stop feeding into their bullshit and stuff, and stay into yourself. These motherfuckers been facing sickness, you know what I'm saying? Their demons, you know what I'm saying? A lot of, their demons are torturing their asses, you know what I'm saying? They're facing a lot of self-hatred, lack of confidence and shit. So, yeah, these motherfuckers, ain't no turning back for them. It's game over. It's game over for these hoes. Like, ain't no way they it's done. Done, dada. You feel me? I'm seeing a fucking karmic masculine because I got the 3 of Cups. Anyways, I had got the 3 of Cups. I'm seeing like this motherfucking, it's that same energy, that same, these motherfuckers that never been chosen as fucking energy. You know what I'm saying? They want somebody to pick them so bad. So I'm seeing like a masculine in particular who done got with a divine feminine, and like, as soon as he done got with this divine feminine, that's when all of his old bitches come, texting him like, how you doing, big head type shit. That's when all these motherfucking karmic hoes, like, I'm seeing him trying to triangulate a divine feminine here with this 3 of Cups. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? These are 3 females that he's trying to triangulate. You know what I'm saying? This what they do. This what these motherfucking traumatized ass bums do. As dusties, that's what they do. Like, they recruit a whole bunch of pick-me bitches to compete over them and shit like that, just so that they can feel, picked on, so that they can feel chosen, because their mama or their daddy ain't never fucking chose them. These be the motherfucking slow-ass, short bus, riding-ass motherfuckers who was sitting in the classroom. They be having their hands up, the first one to raise their hands, and their teachers, they never fucking pick them. That's why they do this shit, and they just grow up with these fucking wounds and shit, and they never get healing until these motherfucking wounds turn into fucking cancer and shit, and start to rot. You know what I'm saying? These are motherfuckers that got narcissistic rot. Like, for real. Let them bitches be. Leave them bitches be right there. Hold on. Yeah, and that is why they want to motherfucking scapegoat you for their wounds. Because when they see you doing bad, you know what I'm saying, it makes them feel better about themselves. It distracts them from their own motherfucking failures and their own fucking unhealed wounds. You know what I'm saying? So don't give them no energy, you know what I'm saying? Keep standing on your shit. Keep growing. You know what I'm saying? Keep shining on these hoes. You can't stop and won't be stopped. You know what I'm saying? You got this. So, yeah. Yes, they ain't never been picked on. They ain't never been chosen. And they see you out here, you know what I'm saying? Your light is shining bright as ever. You know what I'm saying? Because you over here getting your shit cosmically aligned. Like, I'm getting sun energy. Like, you got main character energy out here. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? Like, you're backed up by divine source. You are source. You know what I'm saying? And like, all these motherfuckers can do is mimic and copy and wish that they were you. And you know what I'm saying? And project their own insecurities, their own wounds on you. Don't forget, if y'all are interested in my beads, my bracelets, you know what I'm saying? You know, these are my protection and balance glamour bracelets. So y'all, if y'all are interested, you know, don't be shy to hit me up in my inbox. You know, they're for a really very reasonable, very affordable price. You know, I got all type of bracelets, beads bracelets, you know, for protection and for balance, you know. Yeah, so hit me up in my inbox. On Facebook, I am Ezra Dontor. That is spelled ERZULIE space Dontor, DANTOR, on Facebook. And on TikTok, you can reach me at Mitchie999. That is MITSHI999 on TikTok, and also on Instagram. So, you know, if y'all are interested, shoot me an inbox, and I got y'all. I have some matching rings to go with it and whatnot. Very cute little, you know, accessories with purpose. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah. Don't be shy to hit me up, y'all. Inbox me. Yeah, and for those who are facing triangulation, yo, the best way to go about this shit is leave those motherfuckers right where they at. Don't give them none of your motherfucking energy. Don't you go out there trying to compete for a man. You know what I'm saying? Trying to pop all kind of tricks and, you know, bribe a man or whatever, or do, you know, don't do none of that. Excuse me, for confirmation. Yeah, don't y'all go trying to compete for a man, y'all. Y'all leave that nigga, excuse me, confirmation, right where he at. Leave that nigga right where he at, y'all. Don't be competing with no hoes, with no bitches over a nigga, dog. Because if that man really loves you and respected you, he would be where he needs to be. You know what I'm saying? Not over there in Karmic City. So, yeah, don't y'all go trying to compete with nobody. Because that's what these motherfucking empty-ass niggas do. These motherfucking empty vessel-having-ass niggas do. They try to recruit a whole bunch of pick-me bitches or whatever to compete for him or whatever. And here go these motherfucking bitches, like, you know, I'm even getting like some of them, you know, try to copy your energy and shit like that. Like when they find out that you spiritual or whatever, now all of a sudden they want to be spiritual and shit. You know what I'm saying? Just so that they can, you know, try to impress this man, try to compete with you. And now all of a sudden they're trying to show this man, oh, she's spiritual, but I'm way more spiritual than her. If this person is Christian, they might try to use their religion against you to attack you, a divine feminine or a divine masculine, flip and switch it. It could be the other way around. Yeah, these motherfuckers even go as far as trying to use religions against you to attack you, dog. Like to try to scapegoat you. But anyways, like I said, none of what they're doing has any effect on you, divine masculine and divine feminine. Like you're not even on the same timeline with them. These motherfuckers are competing and going up against their own selves, and they don't even know it. Like you want a whole completed dimension. You done shifted a long time ago. You are aligned with your higher self here. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, leave these motherfuckers right where they at. Don't give them no fucking energy. You know? Yeah. Yeah, clock that. Period. Yeah. So I'm gonna close this out. That's it, y'all. That's all I got for today. So as I was saying, thank you for being here. It was a pleasure. You know what I'm saying? So y'all continue to be strong. Y'all continue to be strong. Continue to stay strong. Y'all, I gotta go. I gotta go. So as I was saying, thank you for being here. It was a pleasure practicing with you all, and I hope to see you guys again. Mitchie999. Bye. Peace, love, and light.